Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading here. This one is a timeless one, so please keep that in mind throughout the duration of your reading. Take from it what makes sense for you personally and let the rest go. So let's start things off with a couple of my decks here, the Harsh Truth Oracle, and then we'll clarify everything with my Yummy Tarot deck here. So we're taking a look at what might be challenging you at this point in time. It might have something to do with your love life, of course, but it doesn't just have to pertain to that. So let's go ahead and grab a card from here and see what this challenge might be. The harsh truth of a situation for Capricorn. All right, so the card. All right, so this has something to do with ex-partners. So it says if they've blocked, ghosted, abandoned, betrayed, cheated, lied, backstabbed, deceived, manipulated, and or disappointed you, they better be your ex. Okay, so this could be your ex-partner, or of course it could be the other way around. You're their ex, of course, and it could have been you that deceived them or hurt them somehow. It could go either way. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. See what else we can learn from this. So this is the harsh truth. This is a partnership that didn't work out, and you guys are more than likely at a distance from one another at this point, okay? So let's see what else here. What can we learn? I can't make that up, guys. We're starting off with the Seven of Swords, deceit, and lies. All right, so we clearly see that here. We see an ex-partnership that was very challenging. And look at what's next, guys. I mean, I've shuffled this deck so many times. We've got the Devil card popping up, representing your own Capricorn energy. Now, some of you guys could also be cross-watching for a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart, of course, but we can't deny the messages that are coming through here. So some of these temptations could have been pretty toxic, you know, some unhealthy relationships or attachments, addictive behavior, obsessive behavior. This is really interesting the way this is coming through. We've got the Nine of Wands coming forward, and then we've got the Divine Masculine coming in as the Emperor. So this could have been a masculine who had some issues here, you know, and disappointed the Divine Feminine somehow. Now, the Nine of Wands is a card of resilience. This is a result of somebody who was wounded and hurt and caused to feel unloved. You know, they might have had their own issues, or it could have also been whoever is the Capricorn here perhaps had some major obstacles to face here. That's really quite telling. All right, let's grab another card here. We do have the Six of Swords, so this is about moving forward. This is a transition card right here. So leaving something or someone behind and moving on from it, which is why we have an ex-partnership. So you guys are exes because either you decided to move on or the other person decided to move on. We also have the Ace of Cups right here. So there could now be a new relationship. We do see the reference to new love right there. We do have the Four of Swords. So this is taking a break from whatever broke you guys up, you know, needing to recuperate from a very painful experience and knowing with that Nine of Wands that better days are ahead, regardless of some of the challenges that have occurred between the two of you. And the Ace of Cups can also be looked upon as a self-care card, you know, to be able to love yourself first before you can experience that love outside of yourself. And that makes sense for me here. It's right next to that Devil card. This is what was needed, but this could have also been what was lacking. Okay, teamwork, working together. So it could have been the Divine Masculine who was not fully invested in the connection with the feminine, maybe. Okay, so that's a very strong message coming through to start off your reading, Capricorn. So let's see what else needs to come forward for this reading. All right, so an ex partnership that is no longer in your life. You know, this is an ex here. So let's see what else we can find out. So I'll be pulling from my Silhouettes deck. This is currently not available in my deck shop because I'm revising it. As soon as it is ready and completed, I'll let you guys know. All right, so Capricorn, what else do we need to know here? All right, so we do have the leap of faith because sometimes you just have to trust you will land where you are meant to land. Okay, this reminds me of the Fool's energy and tarot. You know, a new beginning that's possible, taking action, taking that leap of faith and just going for it. We also have the reality card here. It hurts being here without you. We clearly see the ex-partnership reference here. You guys are in separation, so there could be an ex here that is still hurting because you guys are not together, or you could be hurting, Capricorn, because you're no longer with this person. The next card after that is fragile. Healing takes time, absolutely, especially when we experience painful breakups or unexpected separations here. Honor your journey, open your heart when you are ready. And that could also be your ex who's in this very fragile state. All right, let's see what else. I wanted to grab a dialogue message from the Love Journey deck. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials, and then we'll clarify with some tarot here for Capricorn. All right, let's grab some words to go along with this. For Capricorn. Okay. I want every last drop of you fill me up. So what I gather from that, because you guys are in separation, this person, they're feeling quite empty without you. Okay. That's what's coming through here. Check that out. Bottom of the deck, take off the mask. We've already seen the reference to them being deceptive towards you. They weren't being open and honest with you. So that's an issue. Let's go ahead and grab some tarot from my Celestial Cosmos tarot deck here. So this is a very matter-of-fact scenario that seems to be popping up for those of you who've had a very challenging time with an ex-partnership here. All right, so whoever is struggling through this breakup the most, and it's either you, of course, Capricorn, or the other person, with the Judgment card represented right here, somebody is finally waking up to what happened, you know, taking a look at the past and what the past represents. There could be apologies here. There is definitely this need for healing, but I feel through communication that will either come in or it has already come in. This could be somebody who wants forgiveness. This could be somebody who wants to try again. Okay, we do have the Seven of Cups. So this is about having too many choices, multiple choices, opportunities. You know, it's just too overwhelming perhaps for somebody here. But I'm also feeling somebody made some very poor choices. Okay, let's see what else. What else? Focusing on Capricorn. Check this out, guys. We've got the Ten of Cups. It's in the reverse. So we clearly see a disconnection here. A broken home is what it says. There's something in the family dynamic that is also broken. We have the Three of Cups right after that. And then we have the Five of Cups. So once again, what I'm feeling here is whoever is suffering or struggling through this breakup and the separation the most, they're going through a very difficult time. I mean, Five of Cups, grief, despair. That's not an easy thing to go through. It's almost like a death that they've experienced, for lack of a better word. Loss, regret. That's what they're feeling here because you guys are no longer together. Or that could be how you're feeling because you've lost this person. The Three of Cups could be perhaps a desire to come back together, you know, a celebration, something happier. but this could also be giving you the opportunity to start again. Maybe giving you both the opportunity to start again. Welcome in a new beginning, whether that's the two of you working on a reunion, if you're both on board towards that, or just welcoming in a new beginning in love or just in life. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups, and that's followed by the Eight of Cups. You see, walking away, leaving it behind. You guys could have also been disagreeing on a lot of stuff, arguing, fighting. We do see competition right there. So somebody else could be in the picture now. There could be a third-party situation, or somebody, perhaps your ex, might have already moved on to another relationship. You could have already moved on to another relationship. We do see the Two of Cups right here. So love is certainly still possible for you, especially if you've had your heart broken here. Okay. But the other person could also be able to move on and find love elsewhere too. We do see the Seven of Wands, and we're seeing the Four of Swords again. So clearly a situation that is in need of healing. Okay. Taking a break from something painful, taking a break from the drama. This is recuperation time right here. That's why we're seeing it twice. Competition. So I just feel maybe your ex has already moved on to another partnership. And then we do see the Sun right here. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Leo. But this is also letting you know, Capricorn, despite some of the difficult moments you have endured in your life, this is where you're meant to land. This is where you're meant to be able to be content and happy in your own life. And hopefully, if you are broken up with somebody and you relate to the whole ex-partner thing, regardless of maybe a painful breakup and not being together anymore, you both deserve happiness. If it's not getting back together, then hopefully it's being able to move on to better situations and better connections. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. Let's go ahead and grab another set of cards here for Capricorn. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and pull from the Relationship Design cards by Sister Moon Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Capricorn. All right, we've got a couple cards here. We have illusions, false, deception, fantasy. That seems to be a very strong energy presenting itself in your reading. You know, right from the very beginning, guys, there was something about being deceived, this manipulation, disappointments, okay? So it depends on your role in this whole situation. Either someone was being deceptive towards you or you were being deceptive towards them. And then we have intuition here. Hunches, go within, and trust. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot. And for those who don't know, this deck, as well as its sister deck, which is the Valentine Connection Oracle, they're both on sale until the day after Valentine's Day for $40 per deck. They are normally $55. All right, so just FYI on that if you're interested, and of course I'll link it down below. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else you need to know here. So illusions and intuition. It's time to look forward. Don't focus so much on where you've been. Don't focus so much on the past. Let's see what else here. Because the past could be representing this heavy energy. It's more of a burden to you rather than a situation or a past experience that has taught you a lesson. It's just weighing very heavily on you. So it's time for you to move forward. That's clarified by the Nine of Wands. So as I mentioned, you know, it can be a card of resilience. Yes, we see that here. You could have been hurt by this situation. The other person could have been as well. Maybe there's a situation here where you felt unloved or unwanted, uncherished, unworthy. It could be any of those. and just knowing where you've been, what you've experienced, but know that the sun will come out again. That's how I like to see that Nine of Wands. Despite some of the hardships and obstacles, there are better days ahead. This is so interesting, guys, that we have intuition popping up, and now we've got the Queen of Cups coming through. So Divine Feminine, there's something tied into your intuition, okay, and being able to trust what you're feeling. And as it says, go within and trust your gut instincts when it comes to your situation with your masculine here. We do have the Knight of Cups. That's followed by the Lovers. Look at this. We have the Sun. We have the Empress. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So all of this looks really good as far as the direction that you are going, Divine Feminine. You do have a masculine here who's coming in with this very romantic energy, you know, but this could also have been a third party situation for some of you, but this could represent a new love or another chance at love should you be open to a reconciliation. The way I see the Lovers card, it's chemistry, it's attraction, it's love. It's a very deep bond between two people, but occasionally it can be a reference to a love triangle. You know, however, that could have been romantic, sure, but there were also some deceptive experiences there. It could have been a toxic situation, could have been an unhealthy attachment that somebody had. Someone could have already been married. It could be any of those things, but happiness can still be yours through different decisions and choices that you make. And Divine Feminine, here you are again, coming in with the energy of the Empress. You know, so some of you guys could have already had a family, and that could be your utmost priority at this point in time. And just knowing that you can create the life that you envision for yourself. You know, it's very important to face the truth of a situation and not be tapped into these illusions right there. You know, because sometimes we can allow ourselves to get caught up in a particular thing that we're hoping to manifest in the future, but we got to be real about how that can happen. And then the Wheel of Fortune, of course, representing that turning point, that cycle of change for you in this situation, whether you are Divine Feminine or masculine, this wheel is turning, and it can fall in your individual favor, you know, or for a connection again that's being given a second chance here. But look at this. Cannot make this up, guys. Here's the Moon. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Pisces. So we started off with illusions, and that's represented by the Moon's energy again. This can be deceptive once again. So that's something that keeps popping up in this reading because it's a very strong energy that needs to be conveyed. And we've got the Five of Swords right after that, representing conflicts. So it makes sense. You know, this has been a very heavy energy that's been weighing this connection down right from the very beginning. That's why you guys are exes, okay? But just know that things can turn around in your life. If it's not a reunion, it can certainly direct you onto a new path, a new love, okay? And it just needs to be able to give you the opportunity to learn lessons, life lessons, as a result of what happened here. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and give you guys the opportunity now to go ahead and ask your own questions. So I wanted to pull 3 cards from my Yes, No Oracle deck here, and then give you guys the opportunity to ask questions pertaining to your love life or anything else that you'd like to ask. And of course, the question has to be able to be answered in a yes or no format. If it's not the answer that you're hoping for, timing could be off, or that could be the universe letting you know there's something or someone else way better suited for you. So let's grab answers for you. So if you can either think about it, focus on it, meditate on it, say it out loud, whatever you're most comfortable doing. And let's grab an answer for the collective for question number 1 for Capricorn. All right, so for the first question, we have a no. All right, so let's grab a second answer for you guys. Again, whatever you might want to know about. not just about love and romance. It could be about anything. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know? All right, question number 2, we have a yes. Hopefully that's a very positive response for you. All right, and one last question and one last answer for Capricorn. And we have another no coming forward. So 2 no's and a yes. Hopefully this makes sense for you, whatever that question is about. And again, if it's not a favorable response, this could just be letting you know that timing could be off. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean it won't happen, but maybe it's just not the right time. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there, Capricorn, and hopefully there's something in the messages that makes sense for you specifically. And if you are interested in your own personal private mini reading, that info is down below in the description box, or you can definitely tune into one of our live streams. We do them on a weekly basis. We announce it in the community tab here, as well as on my Instagram page to let you know the dates and times. We try to do 2 sessions on live stream day to give you guys the opportunity to choose a more convenient time as to when you can tune in. All right, so you can obtain a personal mini reading at that time also. All right, guys, so I will leave that there. Have a great day or night wherever you're tuning in from, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.